Peace to planet Earth, peace to planet Earth, peace to planet Earth. Okay. As I'm dropping this, you all know what date it is. Because I want this to be a timeless video, I will not say what day it is today, but you could use this particular ritual. Very easy, very inexpensive, and very powerful once you do use it. And you will see, using this particular formula will allow you to attract a lot of things you need. Now, we have to start with this basic premise. And the basic premise is that the dollar bill is a magical seal. Okay? The dollar bill is a magical seal. All right? It's made on green paper, green being the color of the heart chakra. All you ladies love Oshun with her green and gold, right? So green is about abundance. Green is about expansion. Green is about connection, because we have a connection to animal and plant life, being that we breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. So we have a direct connection. This is why how we stay alive and how we're here on this earth, right? Outer space has no oxygen. So looking at the dollar, right, we see, of course, the dead president. The dead president is what? This person is an ancestor, is it not? Okay, maybe not your ancestor, maybe not my direct ancestor, but this person is the ancestor of those in power. So anytime you use a dollar bill, you are actually utilizing ancestor worship. You're passing what they call currency. A current is a form of energy, right? If you stick your finger inside of a socket, you're going to feel a current of energy or a current of power. So currency is energy. So dollar bills represent power. All right. And of course, you see the symbol of growth on the dollar. But if you look deep on the dollar, right, what do you see? You see a web. Now, this is a ritual dollar that I have on my altar. So, pardon the appearance, it's not the crispiest looking dollar, but let he who has ears hear. So, you see a web, right? You see a web on this dollar. What are we on right now to watch this video? We are on the World Wide Web. Okay, we are on the internet. The internet is called the World Wide Web. If you look at your brain, the neurons, right, when they are entangled or there is a neural network or neural connections, it looks like a web. When you look at galaxies, okay, and how they are connected, they look like neurons. They look like a web, okay? So ultimately, the universe that we live in is a representation of this web. So the web is predicted on the dollar. The internet is predicted on the dollar. Okay. So this web that we will be weaving with the dollar bill, right? And even if we look at the dollar bill, and I'm just showing you the details just to prove to you, excuse me, just to prove to you that this is a magical seal, okay? So you see the scales. The scales, those are the scales of Ma'at. Those are the scales of Ma'at. And the key to these scales of Ma'at, or this balance, what they're trying to say is through the Treasury, right? Now, the Treasury is an independent body. So the Treasury is not even run by the government, okay? It's its own independent body. For the sake of time, we won't get into that, but do your research on the Treasury, on the American Treasury. You'll understand a little bit more about this key and this scale. And yeah, being on YouTube, I won't go deeper into that. But okay, and here is another seal right here, okay? It looks like a wheel. Chakras are also called wheels, okay? This looks like a wheel, all right? Look at it. So chakras are called wheels as well. So there are different elements of this dollar. The most important elements of utilizing this dollar is the back. And the reason being is because you have the pyramid, which represents Novus Ordo Seclorum. That means New World Order. All right. We all know the New World Order is what we're living in currently. If you don't know, you should know. All right. Go watch my video, Future 2022, and really see what's going on and what's about to happen. All right. Also, on this side, you have the eagle. Okay. The eagle is a representation of Heru. It's a representation of Horus the falcon, okay? But this is the American eagle, okay? As you see, he has the arrows representing war, right, on the right wing, and it has the leaf representing peace on the left wing, right? This corresponds to the left and the right brain, okay? So the left and the right brain. So if you look at the bird, I know you'll say, well, that's not the right way. Well, if you look at the bird from the back coming towards you, how the arms are, the arrows are on the left and the branches on the right, because the right brain symbolizes your imagination, you planting the seeds of imagination, which would lead to branches or leaves, and you actually taking action, which is the arrows of war. The 13 is supposed to represent the 13 colonies, but we all know that is BS. Okay, this 13 is a representation of your 12 or the 12 cranial nerves and your 13 cranial nerves being activated, which is your colostrum, okay, which is your Christ consciousness, which is that crown of thorns that is on top of your head, which is also the awakening of your true awakening of your pineal gland, right? The awakening of the third eye. So that's what it's talking about right here. So that's what the 13 is about. So this particular spot represents the body, okay? It represents your solar plexus, right? It represents that Heru that is within you, which represents your solar plexus. So this particular spot, you're going to put, and I'm not putting the real candle colors, you're going to use for this particular spell, I should have said that first, right? But you're going to use for this particular spell, you're going to use a red and a blue candle. Why are you going to use a red and a blue candle? Because red and blue and yellow, those are the three primary colors that you see when you look at light. If there's no color, you see red and blue. Well, the red represents the root chakra. The blue represents the third eye or the third eye chakra, right? So it is basically or even the indigo blue would represent the crown chakra. So what we're going into is, frequency, energy, frequency, and vibration, and channeling energy, frequency, and vibration, right? So for your imagination this time, I'm going to put, and the reason I'm not putting the candles that I would actually use is because where attention goes, energy flows, and I don't want I don't want anybody to put their energy into the candles that I'm using. So I'm going to use candles that are off color, but just use your imagination. Okay. So the pyramid, well, we didn't even go into the pyramid. And the pyramid is dealing with you. So it's dealing with your third eye. It's dealing with your higher consciousness. It's dealing with your frontal lobe basically being lit up so you can make great decisions. This is also dealing with you separating yourself from the masses of people, right? That's what this is about. That's what the secret societies are even about. Separating themselves from the masses, showing that they are the enlightened ones. They are the ones who have foresights. They are able to see, all right, perceive. And if you really look at the eye on your dollar, it's getting fuzzy as I get closer, but if you really look at the eye on the dollar, you will also say that this is the right eye, representing your imagination, right? So on this particular one, you're going to use higher chakra colors. So you're going to put a blue candle right there. So just imagine this is blue. I know it's not the right color, but imagine this is blue. You're going to put a blue candle right here, right? And you're going to put remember, this is Heru, this is Horus. So Horus's colors are red and white, right? Well, but you could just put a red candle here just to symbolize the perception of light, or how light is transferred along the electromagnetic sphere to here. See, magic is also scientific. So I know you hear me talk about a lot of science and, and deities, all these things. Your spirituality should be able to be verified. You should be able to explain with quantum physics scientifically how this stuff works, or else you're just making a wish upon a star, right? That's the whole purpose of study. so that you understand how these things really work. All right. So on this particular portion of the dollar, so you're going to put a red candle, right? You're going to put a red candle on here. Boom. So you have a blue candle and a red candle, blue candle and a red candle on the dollar bill. The dollar bill is your petition. It is your magical seal. This is what you're going to work with. Nothing else. You don't need to do anything else but use this dollar bill. It's a magical seal. This is why it's illegal to burn it. Okay? Because the dollar bill contains magic, right? This is currency. This is a representation of power. So why can't I put 2 candles on here and make magic happen? You can't. And what you're going to do on this particular dollar, right, that you do this magic on, you are going to use this as a petition. The way you use this particular thing as a petition is you're going to use the push and the pull, right? The yin and the yang of these particular seal points, right? So the yin point, or the relaxed point, or the right brain point, or the imaginative point, or the point that deals with the mind, is this part of the seal. So this is why we're using the blue candle here. This particular point, right, where the eagle is, we're dealing with the root, the body, the movement, right? Birds move, birds fly, birds take flight. They go to different places. So this is dealing with the physical body. So mind and body, right? The dollar is spirit. So mind, body, spirit, right? And again, the web, okay? The web, okay? So this is a magical seal. Just like those of you who are deep in the occult, you may know about Solomon seals. Okay, the dollar bill is the great seal. It's the great seal of America. Look, it says it. The great seal of the United States. All right? So what you're going to do is, for the blue portion, or the blue candle under it, on the top, right, you're going to write whatever it is that you want to manifest. But this is going to be something within yourself. So it's going to be a character trait. So whether you want to be more bold, whether you want to be more social, whether you want to be more confident, whether you want to be more determined, whether you want to stop losing weight, whether you want to stop smoking cigarettes, whether you want to, whatever you want to do, whatever characteristic you want to change within this, you're going to write on top of here, 1, 2, 3. You're going to go counterclockwise. Boom, boom, boom. And you're just going to write I am statements. All right? I'm not doing it with this dollar because this is my ritual dollar, but he who has ears here, okay? Do some work. I shouldn't have to give you, step by step by step. Just take this and roll with it. All right? So you're going to put, so let's say, I am done. So say you want to stop smoking cigarettes. So I am done smoking cigarettes. Right here, I am done smoking cigarettes. Right here, I am done smoking cigarettes, okay? Then you put the blue candle right there, all right? Of course, when you get a candle, you're going to clean the candle from the bottom up to show that you are raising the energy, or raising the vibration, or casting your energy into the air, okay? And you want to clean it with Florida water. But if you don't have Florida water, soap water will do. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So you're going to put the blue candle right here on top of the character change for your internal character. Let's say you want to be brighter student, you want to think better, you're going to put the candle right there, all right? On top of those words. Also, now for this particular part, this is going to be for your eternal thing. So let's say you want to manifest a car, you want to manifest a house, you want to manifest a lover, you want to manifest something from the outside of yourself, something that would serve the body, right? We all like nice things. We all like material things. We all want love. We all want, if you don't have a job, we all want jobs, things like that. So you're going to use the power of the eagle, and you're going to put the red candle, boom, right there. And you're going to say the same thing, okay? I am in a great new job. I am in a great new job. Same thing here. I am in a great new job. So now you should have all parts of this dollar. One half with your other one half for the mind, the characters, and the things you want to change within. Also, the things you want to change out on the outside. Also, what I would do is in the middle, what I like to do, and you could incorporate this as well, is under the one, put what I'm going to add to the world. So as you guys know, my purpose is to raise the vibration on the planet, those who have been following me. So I would put under here, I put so my vehicle is teaching, right? Teaching spirituality. So to be, so I would put my goals that are within that, and also my financial goals, the things that I want to build, websites and stuff like that, right? Classes, different schools. So the things that I want to manifest, that the vehicle that I want to use for financial abundance, I put under here as well. So now I'm showing in the middle how I'm going to serve the world with the thing that I get, right? And the character that I change. So the character that I change and the things that I get will help with this manifestation vehicle that I'm going to also create alongside. So you are not only enacted the Holy Trinity on your own, okay? Mind, body, spirit, all right? But you've made this not only an abundance portal, but you made this a abundance portal in totality, abundance in mind, body, and spirit. All right. So this is my great magic dollar bill magical seal. It's great to do this on full moons and new moons. All right. And again, you don't need a lot. You just need 2 glass candles, a red one, okay, and a blue one. You set them on top there like that. Light them up on a new moon. All right. And let the magic happen, okay? If you want to tend to it, you could always put different drops of whatever your favorite oil is. I like to add to my candles as they burn because I feel like I'm adding to my intention, okay? That's just me. Everyone has their own way of doing it, right? But I'll add drops of oil. I'll add maybe some bay leaf while it's burning, some money oil, things like that in it while it's burning. And whatever oil represents my intention, okay? Remember, this is going to be a blue candle, not a white candle. And this is going to be a red candle, not a red and white candle. Although you could do it with a red and white candle. Because you're trying to tap into the spectrum, you want to tap into the blue and the red. So those 2 candles I would recommend. All right. So again, quick money magic. Quick way to use the dollar bill as a magical seal, right? And take back your power, all right? Take back your power. This is how you harness energy. This is how you vamp energy. This is how they do it with you, okay? This is how they do it with you, so do it back, all right? Peace, power, and prosperity to you. And also, you could look this up about the dollar bill being a magical seal. This isn't, secret knowledge at all. But a lot of people don't realize that you could simply use this dollar bill as a petition, as a seal for magic and so forth and so on, right? No pentagram necessary. All you need is something that people circulate on a day-to-day basis. And once these candles burn, there's 2 things you could do. Some people like to burn the dollar, representing the completion of the spell being manifest. Some people like to put the dollar bill back in circulation. Myself, I like to put the dollar bill back in circulation, right? Or I might give it to someone who's homeless or someone who's down and out, right? Or just give it to someone, buying some gum or, chips or bananas or whatever, right? Just so that it goes into circulation, so that my intention touches other hands and, of course, it spreads. So this is my dollar bill money magic. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know how things go. And peace, power, and prosperity, y'all.